New construction versus pre-owned homes.
Right, so we're going to get into all the pros and cons about new construction versus a regular home. We're going to dive into all that in detail, but first we're going to go through our introduction, so stick with the channel. But first, let's hit it. Hi, I'm Victoria. Welcome to our channel podcast.
And if this is your first time in our podcast and YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe and get notified.
Honestly, call text all the time, 252-327-3337. We love talking to you. Do not be shy. Also, don't forget to get our buyer's guide and seller's guide in the description below. Chock full of information we put together for you. With that, let's now talk about new construction homes, right?
Yeah, first we wanted to talk about and breaking in details pros and cons. What is the first pros and cons that we wanted to talk about?
Now, a lot of people think they have to wait from the ground up and find a builder in order to buy new construction, but that's not kind of true in our area. The more common type of new construction is that these major contractors, these major builders buy a tract of land and they put a bunch of homes on this land and they're all in a subdivision. They're still newly built. You can still customize in some of them. Some of them you cannot, but it's going to be pre-built, which means you're going to get new everything, new roof, new appliances, new HVAC,
Exactly.
and they're going to keep it clean and tidy.
Exactly. And then, of course, as my wife said, the other route is different scenario that we're going to cover in the other video.
Right.
What was the second thing that we wanted to talk about?
Another thing we're going to talk about is they have with modern building codes. So a lot of things are going to be energy efficient, which means it's actually going to be cheaper to run those utilities on your bill. And the last thing anybody else likes is to pay utility bills. So they're going to have the updated vinyl. They're going to have the HVAC is going to be, energy efficient.
Exactly.
Everything's going to be there.
It's not just only energy efficient in 2023, 2024. Most of the homes now, they are smart, means from your basically a smartphone, you can basically take control of your temperature, your light, everything. That's why that is more energy efficient too.
Another thing to talk about is warranties. So when you get new construction, you're typically coming with a warranty. Not all, but most are going to come with a warranty. It's going to be 1, 2, or 10 years, or all of the above.
Yes.
Now, we can talk about how when we bought new construction, our garbage disposal would never work.
Exactly, but...
And then they kept saying, oh, it's you fix it, get the little clicky thing, but it wasn't working. So they finally replaced it. The warranty covered it, so we didn't have to pay anything for the garbage disposal. And does it work now?
Exactly.
It works, right? So therefore it works, so it's fine. And if something does get stuck, I can do the clicky thing and it's not going to be a problem because it actually works now, but it never did before.
Therefore, that is what it comes to.
Like, that's just a warranty example.
Value of the warranty, basically. What is the next one that we want?
Financial incentives. At the filming of this video, if you are in our Pitt County area and you've just watched this video right now, here in September 2023, I can get you into a new construction home with a 4.99% interest rate that is ready to go right now. So if you are looking for a deal, I can tell you where the deal is. In fact, a lot of these new construction people will have different types of deals depending on your scenario. Now, if you're looking at the $500,000 homes, those are probably not going to have too many incentives because you're in a different price bracket. But those starter home ones really do. And that's a nice thing to get you into the starter home world.
Therefore, that's really helping you to protect you and have less monthly payments for your home.
Especially when the filming of this video, interest rates are they're going towards 8. It's 7 point something now. It's craziness. Now, the cons of new construction.
Basically, the cons is we know is a less mature landscaping.
Right,
even
you're in charge
of
that
area. That means that you need to work on that landscaping.
Right. So when we bought our house, it was dirt in the backyard. It was ugly. So we handled it as best we could. We learned as much as we could. Also, you're going to get, if we're going into stock homes, you're not going to have so many choices, especially if the home is already ready to go, which means if it's ready to go, they're not going to repaint the walls for you. It's not going to be as personalized as you would have if you bought it from the dirt. But, I mean, you're getting a great new home at that point, too.
And the other thing is a home owners association, which is most of the builder, not all of them, but 90% of the places that they build, they have the homeowners association.
Right, and most people don't like homeowners associations, yet 80% of all listings when you go to buy a home are going to have an HOA. So it's just kind of this thing that you're going to have to live with. And maybe you can take over the HOA once it's new construction, and then you can rule the neighborhood.
Next thing is basically uncertainty about the tax of the property. No?
Right, so they do not do a tax assessment until you are almost buying the home at the end. So you kind of do not know. You cannot pre-plan it too much. We can have guesstimates on what the taxes will be. The guesstimates are typically right, but I mean, if the city of Greenville, the city of Winterville, the city of Ayden come in and adjust their tax rates, then that's going to rule. So the tax adjustments will get done almost right before closing.
Which basically your lender is taking care of it when they open an escrow account for you and put 3 months of your property tax. That's being counted, and they're going to update it based on the town and county.
Right, and the last thing we're going to talk about is pricing. Every builder works a little differently with pricing. Some of them are going to just say these are the basic prices, and some of them are going to offer everything you want as a premium, and you're just going to have to pay extra. So you have to work with a real estate agent to understand all of your options. Now, what can we do when people are buying new construction?
You tell us.
Real estate agents are really essential with new construction. If there is a problem, you want to have your realtor there on your side. They understand the real estate market. They understand what's going on with these builders as well. They kind of know more than you would think they know. It's because we're working with these builders all the time, so we see what's going on. We see where the things shortcuts might be. I've seen HVACs get cut with box cutters. I have seen reverse polarity in electrical that would just cause your utilities to be off.
And more than that, we actually have couple videos about the contract of the builder also is a little bit different with
Absolutely, and
contract.
You want to be protected. At the end of the day, the buyer's agency is typically not costing the buyer much with new construction, if anything at all. The commission's there, but you want that protection. So that is really, really the key.
Exactly. Therefore, you want somebody that support you through a whole out process. Make sure that you have less stressful transaction on your house, and you get those keys in your hand at the happy days of the closing.
Absolutely. So we hope you loved our video, and you join us in this YouTube video and in our podcast all the time.
And don't forget to leave us a comment and subscribe in our channel to support us. And also, if you're buyers or sellers in the area or out of the area, we love to connect with you at 252-327-3357.